So finally, we are at the last chapter of the first law, make it obvious, the secrets to self-control. And in the secrets to self-control, you must be thinking like, okay, we have to resist our bad habits and we have to resist the urges around bad habits like and many bad habits, drug addiction, to watching TV addiction, movie, social media addiction, and other thing. But it's not like it. It's more over getting your control in it, and many people think like you have to resist those bad ones, but it's not any like it. What you need to do and what is asked to do is simply make your bad cues invisible. Get disappeared from the environment that causes you those bad habits. Remove the bad cues. Get out of this silly bad environment that causes you something like. If I give example like you must be like you must be having kind of bad habits like playing watching television in sofa or living room or playing games and watching mobile while studying social media watching social media and while studying and more about it. But what you can do instead of resisting by putting your phone aside, instead of resisting, what you can do is disappear your phone, switch off and put it in another room, put it with far away or put it in your friend's room. Simple as that. If there is no cue, how are you gonna do react like that? No cue, nothing to do, and your bad habits never comes out. Like if you're doing this a few more times, then finally you will be like, okay, well, I finally got to achieve it, and now I'm not addicted to it anymore. Simple as that. You don't need to resist it. You don't need to do anything else. Simple as that. So let me just read out the summary, chapter summary of the thing. The inversion of the first law of behavior change. Make it obvious. What's in inversion? Make it invisible. Once a habit is formed, it is unlikely to be forgotten. Like, think when you resist your habits for now, and even if you may manage to, by removing the cues, by removing the environment, like, let me give you an example: a drug rehabilitation center. The person, like, the person who come out of drug rehabilitation center, often 90% of them again get addicted to drug because they got into the home where they were addicted at first. Even after several years, they hadn't forgotten the habit, and the habits are never likely to be forgotten. It's likely impossible to people for forgetting it because it requires a lot of energy. People with high self control tend to spend less time in tempting situations. Simple as that. They don't resist it. If you are fighting against it, you are losing your energy. And if you are trying to lose, if you are into it, if you are in the mud, then you will surely sink or surely lose your energy getting out of it. So never get into the mess. Simple as that. One of the most practical ways to eliminate a bad habit is to reduce exposure to the cue. Already spoken about it. Don't just make your cue that causes bad habit invisible. Some self control, this term is very short term. It's not a long term strategy. Self control is just short term in its description. And what I need ask from you is do one promise for yourself. I will spend less time in social media. How? I just explained the law. Use it and get it done. Again, my very simple and daily advice: buy this book, Atomic Habit. Atomic Habit. Worth it book. Price is stated 16.99 or 800 rupees. It's enough and it's worth buying. It's a worth buying book. So best of luck. The days and your life, your choice. Do whatever you wanna make it. You wanna grab it or you wanna destroy it. It's all up to you. Hope